Okay, this video is a public announcement information. It is a story that I'm going to share, and then I am going to highlight three things to you which you really want to consider. So let me start with the story. It's a story about a single mother who has two children who went to Genting Highlands in Malaysia for just a day. Now, she is a member of the Genting Resorts Hotel in Genting Highlands, and apparently, if you are a member there, you can do something like you can book a hotel for a day and you will get something free. There is a package for a member at the Resorts World in Genting Highlands, Malaysia. So she did exactly that in the month of December, and she made that trip, I believe, in the month of March to Genting Highlands, and she was there for a day. So she went there, she checked in, she was given the basement hotel room. Okay, so number one, that kind of made me weird. But anyway, she went into her room, she checked in, and about a few minutes later, she heard a knock on her door. She went to the peeping hole and she looked outside and she saw three men. And these three men were all dressed in the same overall uniform. Now, when she asked who's that, they actually replied, room service. But when she went to the peeping hole, she knew that was not room service. And so she asked again, who are you? And one man replied, room service. So she stood outside the peeping hole and she kept looking and watching them. And she saw that these men were trying to break into her room. In fact, one of them had a card, and so he was swapping the card on that key lock. Eventually, they managed to open the door, but she shut the door, and she put the latch. And she stood there and she waited, but it didn't strike her to do anything further. She stood outside there and she kept watching, and according to her, it might be wrong information, but according to her, they stood outside for something like half an hour to 45 minutes till they finally left. Now, these are the few things that wander in my mind. Number one, this is a world-renowned place. We're talking about Genting Highlands in Malaysia, where millions of people go in a year. That's one. Two, she's given a basement room. Now, I could be wrong about that, but why in the world would a hotel room be in a basement? Three, why are these men going there and doing these kind of things? I mean, how can you be dressed in overalls and say you're room service? That's one dodgy thing. Why would there be three of you for room service? And the last thing that really got me thinking is, are people in the hotels working with other people? Because how would they have key cards, or how would they have information like this? So for all of you who go to Resorts World in Genting Highlands, please be careful, be mindful, take care of your safety, especially if you are a lady. Public service announcement from me, Sharon. Thank you.